Hey guys, it's Kristy. I'm back again with another reaction. This one is for Fear the Walking Dead, Season 5, Episode 9, Channel 4. Funny thing is, I thought that, since with pretty much every season of The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, usually, or not every season, but you know what I mean, pretty close. Usually there's 16 episodes, so episode 8 is the mid-season finale, and then you've got several weeks, sometimes months or whatever, between the front half and the second half of the episode or the season. That did not happen, and I was not aware. So apparently episode 9 aired last Sunday, and episode 10 is going to be airing tonight. So I'm trying to get caught up with that so I can get back on track with at least Fear the Walking Dead. All my other shows will still come around. I'm finishing up. I've got one more episode of The 100 to watch. I'm catching up with The Handmaid's Tale, and Stranger Things will be coming out. I haven't forgotten about it. I promise. Everything will come out. But we're focusing on Fear the Walking Dead right now. I have IMDb open just because it helps me keep track of everything. And it has a low rating. So, not sure what that means. There's not a lot of people rated it, so I'm wondering if other people were like me and they just didn't think that the show was coming up. I don't know. Anyway, we shall find out because we're gonna watch it, so let's go.
Well, it was different. I was on the run now.
From what? What were you on the run?
People. It's people. See, somebody help me. That's what this is all about.
I feel like I'm choking the cow.
I did
Sorry,
was
cow.
Clean up? Yeah, like killing them is what I decided I could do. That was my job, what I was good at.
She's like Morgan. She had to clear.
Took a step back, figured out what I needed to keep going, to keep helping.
You were there, Al. You saw me. That's the place where I was going to spend the rest of my days. Alone, with that cat.
Oh, skid mark.
This is better. Much better.
It's like every morning, I just count up my regrets and hang them over the shoulders and start the day. What do you do with the time that you have left? That's the question.
The universe has tested us in no uncertain terms. One becomes formed into something else, a survivor. There's power in that.
Wonder if they'll let us know how much time has passed.
Doesn't mean anything now. I think about those people sitting on piles of it, eating caviar out of ladles. They could have done something for the world, but they missed their chance. Us, this group, we're lousy with skills. That's what being rich today is. I had some caviar once. I thought it tasted like bait.
I get that people don't trust us.
I fucking love this character.
She reached
I love
out.
the actor too, but just saying.
Now I'm reaching out.
I got a chance here to do exactly what I need to do, so I'm taking it.
Every time we saw
Does this
each other
guy
as
look
people
worse?
and helped each other, things got better.
When we got that plane back in the air, when we did the impossible, some people noticed.
But that's all we needed.
Was that your plan?
I heard your message. Found one of those boxes.
We haven't stopped since.
After what happened, I wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one doing this.
So who's recording?
So-
She's holding the camera. Is there another camera?
I'm not used to being on this side of the camera. It's been a while. We raided a big stop. We took every camera, battery. and
Okay,
we could
that
find.
we got the
I
explanation.
know how important the story is. And I couldn't be everywhere at once.
After we made contact with a few people, we knew that there were more out there. So we picked up more trucks so we could cover more ground. This is CNL1. Anything going on out there this
What about the
morning?
gas? Wasn't that the biggest problem?
Southwestern front.
We're en route to Tanktown, Momo.
And where are the
If people get any
kids,
pain.
by the way?
Got it.
This here is how we keep the convoy humming. Polar Bear's dudes hooked us up with it when we got to the oil field.
Oh, okay.
We go fill her up every couple weeks or so. Logan was right about one thing. Gas is starting to go kaput.
So where is Logan? What happened?
We drive the MRAP behind the tanker to keep it safe. Right, Skid Mark?
Aw, skid mark.
See, Logan thought we were stupid. He thought we'd fall for that good Samaritan shtick second time, but he just wanted the gas for himself.
Duh.
And the Dick Squad. But we got him good.
Hey! Hey! Where are you going? Stop!
Karma's a bitch, Logie. I mean, technically, what we did to him isn't that different than what we did to Clayton, but this felt good. It did.
He won't let me give him a haircut.
Doesn't matter what I look like.
It does.
Daniel, look at me, man.
It wouldn't take much to make you look very presentable. Let's move on out.
Gonna get him in his sleep. They could just do that. Chop it in his sleep.
I'm in the Sprinter with Strand and Luciana, which means we're the lead vehicle when we go out.
Did they just ditch the kids? Did the kids just ditch them? Where are the kids? Oops. I would hit myself in the head if I tried to do that, so I shouldn't chuckle. Okay, there are the kids.
Everyone in the truck!
Oh, she's still wearing it.
I think we've got more important things to do. As far as I'm concerned, we're already married.
She has my word, and she has my heart. That's all that matters in this world.
Is this whole episode gonna be like a documentary?
Sorry, what was that you were doing? Earlier you had your fingers around your neck.
Checking her lymph nodes.
Like you were checking your lymph nodes.
I wake up every morning wondering if today will be the day I start to feel sick. It used to stop me from doing a lot of things. But now I'm trying to do as much as I can, while I can.
I do feel good about what we're doing, seeing what it's doing for everybody.
What about you? What do you think it's done for you?
Now, if you'd asked me that before we met Tess, I might not have had an answer for you.
She was trying to reach her husband on the walkie.
What's her name?
It's Tess.
He hasn't come back. I don't know why it's taking so long.
Why don't you come out and talk to us?
I can't. I don't know where they are. Ben rigged the field.
You don't know where what are?
Landmines. It was landmines. Look out.
How many more mines you got buried out there?
It's gonna bring a lot more.
It'd been good to tell his wife where he put the mines, so if she needed to ever leave, she wouldn't blow up.
Pulling all trucks, this here's the duck, we's about to go hunting bear. Come on and join our convoy. Convoy.
Sarah and Wendell really like their trucker music.
It's all they listen to.
This is not music.
Gotta keep them away from that fence.
Yeah.
Where did your husband go?
He went to the drugstore to find an inhaler. My son, he has asthma.
But he's all right. He's breathing. It's okay?
Yes. No. Yes, yes.
Look, we're gonna send some people to look for him. In the meantime, why don't you come out? Come out and see what we look like.
Are those cameras?
Yes. We're recording so that we can show people what we're about.
Not a lot of people saw what we did with the plane. Figure this is the best way to get the message out. Still figuring out a way to actually get people to watch it so they know we're not full of crap.
Told you we were gonna draw a crowd.
Not
Think they're gonna
gonna
find
draw
him?
more of a crowd, John.
Somehow finding someone's husband out here seems like it's harder.
We found you.
Maybe we ought to save the questions till we're free and clear. I guess this day hit us all pretty close to home.
My mom used to look for a little bit of good every time she went out into the world. She would have liked this.
We kind of need to stop shooting.
I knew this was loaded for Morgan. A woman and her son, and what he lost.
Does he talk about it?
No. When I was a cop, you could go whole shifts without saying more to your partner than good morning and who's driving. Still, you knew what made him tick. And he got my back, I got his. You couldn't ask for a better partner on a run. You're not gonna show this to June, are you?
John's not a big talker. At least not always. Neither am I. At least not always. You wanna put that down for a minute?
I've rolled during worse.
I feel like this camera thing is gonna get more annoying now that they have so many. Fucking hell.
I've called a lot of things ugly mustard, But this was by far the ugliest mustard I've ever seen. What?
Where did that phrase come from?
It's something my grandpa used to say. He worked in a delicatessen.
If you hesitate, you'll get the story.
It was intense.
See, this is feeling like the whole thing with when Madison, the season 4, the whole Madison thing, like we saw everything leading up to that. It kind of feels like that to me. I don't, and I didn't like that. Oh, fuck, Al, give up with the camera. Just worry about people blowing up.
Trust me, words cannot describe it.
Sorry, got a little mad there.
You two all right in there?
Yeah.
Guys, where are we with the inhaler?
The tree wasn't the only remarkable thing we found out in those woods.
That walker that came at Alicia wasn't just any walker.
It was him.
It was Tess's husband.
Wouldn't it kind of make sense to just let the zombies walk through and let them find the mines and blow up, and then you know where they all are, and then you go in and you kill the rest of the zombies? Or the walkers? Sorry, I always call them zombies. Whatever.
We don't know how close those mines are to the house.
Oh, I guess.
Could hurt the people inside. The boy.
I think the husband wouldn't put it that close to the house, though, for that reason.
Morgan, stay in the crater. Oh, don't move!
We're clear!
Don't move! Your left foot. Shit.
Why would he do that? Like, they're safe in the house.
Don't come any closer.
I don't know, guys. I've been liking the season, but this episode's kind of weird.
I'm not gonna listen to you on that one.
And obviously we know he doesn't blow up. And everybody's okay since we've already seen the after since they're talking about it. So, I don't know.
Easy, easy.
Unless Tess and the kid blow up. I don't know.
Just take it easy.
Tess, we found the inhaler. But we're gonna need you to come out here and get it. I didn't want to tell you like this. Ben's not coming back, Tess. We found him. He had the medicine that your boy needed. He got what you needed.
No. Whoever you found, that wasn't him.
She just couldn't bring herself to say goodbye.
Morgan.
Did he kill herself and the kid or something? Like, I feel like this is just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on this episode.
She's not coming out, so we're doing this now. Gotta get that inhaler inside.
Just chuck it at the door and leave. And figure out what to do with the mine.
So you dealt with one of these before, Al. Which one?
This one.
Here?
Should access the fuse. Yeah. Wait, that could trigger the firing pin. Yeah, it's this one.
How sure are you about this?
Maybe use the camera in zoom so you can actually see it a little bit better.
50-50.
Dude, you're the one who ran in there without any reason to have to do it.
Okay.
It really wasn't life or death for this family. I think that's my problem with this episode right now. This just doesn't make sense.
No, don't go making any final pronouncements.
I'm not, John. I'm not.
Why wouldn't you tell everybody else to get back so they don't get blown up too? Even though we know he's not going to get blown up, but you know what I mean.
No, stay back.
I can help. You use these.
Lift your foot very, very slowly to release the pressure. Think it'll hold?
I don't know. Think you should back up? Think everybody should back up. Oh. Let's go.
She hadn't stepped outside the house in 2 years.
But she did today.
To help Morgan.
All because we were there to help her.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay. I was going to say, if that was the entire point of the episode, I would have turned it off. Sorry. Kind of saw that coming.
I started filming our stories so we would have it. It became about so much more.
We are out here helping.
And we can't do it on our own. That's why we made this tape.
That's why you're watching it now.
We need you, however you can, with whomever you can, because that's how this lasts.
When everyone starts helping,
That's how we start helping everyone.
So if you're watching this, pick up a walkie. Leave somebody some food.
Help yourself.
Help them.
Help us.
Help everyone.
I don't want any trouble.
There's something you need to see. That's what happens to your shoes when you walk 200 miles. Imagine what happens to your feet.
Hey.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Why don't you just tell us where the oil fields are? We can forget all this horse shit.
I don't know what kind of horse shit you're talking about.
You're not with them.
With who? The people on that tape? No.
Make sure you can't follow us.
That's excessive and a waste of bullets.
Unless you want to join the marching band over there. You might want to get out of here.
How?
Call them. Tell them they're making more enemies than friends out here.
So is this like Charlie 2.0?
And we got more bullets than we know what to do with.
Okay, so clearly not my favorite episode of the season. Again, I'm not trying to be like a bitch about it. The first episode of the season, and I've said from the beginning, I wasn't a big fan of last season. I thought the first half of last season was okay. Didn't like the second half. Wasn't going to watch this season. Didn't like the first episode of this season. But then I liked the rest of the season for the most part. I enjoyed it. When I found out I had missed, that it wasn't the mid-season finale and that I had missed this episode, I was like bummed. I really wanted to watch it. I just don't know what that was. Like, did they really need to do an entire, faux documentary episode where we know that no one's gonna die because they've already showed us the start to tell us a story about them finding a place where the house was mined and that Morgan ran over for no real reason because the kid and the woman were not in danger in that house. They lived there. The husband wouldn't have put them in danger. That just doesn't make sense. He didn't even have the inhaler when he went running to go get to them. I just don't understand the thought process of it. And then it was all to lead us so that that guy could watch the video and be found by Logan to have him sort of infiltrate the group, I guess, or to tell them that Logan was threatening the group. But Logan doesn't know where the group is. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, guys. I'm hoping that this is not a sign of things to come for the rest of the season. Really. I am. I'm hoping it's not. That's a bummer. I don't like that kind of episode. Again, I feel like that was part of my issue with the second half of, or the first half of last season or whatever it was, when they were meeting Al and doing the videos with Al and doing that sort of backward storytelling. I just don't like that. Some shows it's fine, but on this show I don't like it how they're doing that. I don't know, whatever. I've bitched and complained enough. I'm still gonna watch the episode that airs tonight. I'm hoping again that this is just like just a crap episode and that the rest of the season is good. I don't know. What did you guys think? I'm also curious, did you guys know that that wasn't the mid-season finale, or that it was, but we only had a 2-week break? I feel like that completely went over my head. I don't have cable TV at my house, so I don't watch it on AMC, so I don't have the commercials or the things telling me, oh, next week's episode or the next episode will air on da-da-da-da-da. And when I had last checked IMDb, it didn't say when episode 9 was going to air. It just said 2019 when I had checked it weeks in advance. So I don't know, but did you guys know that there wasn't really a true mid-season finale and a break between the first half and the second half of the season? What did you think of this episode? What do you think is going to happen in the second half? I don't know. Logan kind of feels like a weird bad guy to me. I don't know. I'm just curious what you guys all thought of this episode. I'm really curious. I'm also very curious to watch how the other reactors reacted to it on the Skybound Fans React compilation, because I love all those other reactors. And I've been lucky enough to be included when I've had my videos up in time. So I'm very curious what they all thought of this episode if I'm the only one who was like so down on it. Again, I know IMDb had a low rating, but only like 500 something people had rated it at that point. So who knows? Anyway, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to end on a cheerful note. I'm hopeful that the rest of the season will go well. Again, it's the first half started really bleh with the first episode for me and then went well. So I'm hoping this is kind of the same thing, just that meh first episode for, I guess, the second half, and then it'll go upwards. That's my hope. I'm glad we still have Grace in the show. I do want to know where the hell the kids are. I know we had some of them because I know we heard them say growlers. But, like, where are Annie and Max and Dylan? We didn't even see them at all. Did they just disappear? We didn't even see Wendell this episode. We saw Skidmark. I'm glad we saw the kitty. The kitty's so cute. And I'm glad we got Daniel. So anyway, I don't know. I'm curious what's going to happen. I will watch the episode that's going to air tonight. And I guess that's it. If you've watched this point in the video, thank you for listening to me rant and bitch. Sorry. Again, let me know what you guys thought in the comments. And I hope you all have a lovely week. Bye-bye.